A victory of sorts for thousands of women. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is taking steps to protect women from a controversial form of birth control known as Essure. Consumer investigator Jennifer Krause first began reporting on the problems women were having with Essure 5 years ago. Tonight, she tells us what the FDA's announcement means for anyone who's thinking about using Essure.
Soon after Essure came on the market, women began complaining about the problems they were having with it, and some have said the FDA has been slow to react. But now federal regulators are taking steps to make sure that women know the risks associated with using this type of permanent birth control. Essure is a pair of coils that are implanted in a woman's fallopian tubes. They cause scar tissue to grow that then essentially seals the tubes and keeps a woman's eggs from being fertilized.
It just felt like somebody was just stabbing you in your lower abdomen area.
Back in 2013, we first started hearing from women who told us Essure was causing side effects like extreme pain. Thousands filed complaints with the FDA, blaming Essure for perforating their uterus or fallopian tubes. Others said the device wound up in their abdomen or pelvic cavity. Some saw an increase in bleeding or experienced allergic reactions. Consumer advocate Erin Brockovich even got involved, telling us back then that she was concerned so many women were coming forward with problems.
There may be something wrong with the product. Let's look at these women's story. Is it a bad product? And if it is, let's remove it.
2 years ago, federal regulators ordered Bayer, the maker of Essure, to make sure women knew the risks. But according to the FDA, that hasn't always been happening. The FDA commissioner now says despite previous efforts to alert women to the potential complications of Essure, we know that some patients still are not receiving this important information. That is simply unacceptable. So now the FDA has taken the unusual step of restricting the sale and distribution of Essure, telling Bayer that doctors who prescribe Essure must now provide specific information to their patients, and that both the doctor and patient must read and sign a patient-doctor discussion checklist before the procedure, acknowledging they are aware of the risks. And if women do not receive these warnings, the FDA has told Bayer the company could face civil and criminal penalties. Jennifer Krause, News Channel 5 investigates.
Thanks, Jennifer. According to the FDA, sales of Essure have dropped some 70%. Meanwhile, more than 16,000 women have sued the company, claiming it's caused them serious health problems.